And women exploit the fact that you won't kick them to the curb. Women exploit the fact that you're scared to lose them. They know when you're scared to lose them because they test you for it. All women test you for this.
No more video games.
Now, class, this is something I would like to call a double standard.
Oh
now,
my
God, Professor, you are so sensitive, okay? She obviously was just playing around, and who cares? Becky, if that was your boyfriend hitting you with a fire extinguisher while you were watching You on Netflix, what would you do? Oh, well, clearly I'd call the police. You're trying to pressure me into doing something I don't want to do. Exactly. So now get the fuck out. This is your second time this week, Becky. You haven't learned a fucking thing.
When a woman wants to get rid of you, she becomes the biggest bitch in the history of the world. The reason why she's doing that is she wants you to break up with her. All right? That's what she's doing it for. That's her whole purpose. And the reason why she's doing that, she wants to find a better option. Or she might already have a better option. And then when that option dissolves, she'll get back with you.
What? I think that's funny, yeah? You think that's jokes? Alright, yeah, bring your ass here because you picked the right one this morning. Come here. Welcome to Female Privilege, where you can sexually assault a young boy by pulling his pants down and exposing his private area, and you can pass it off and say, it's a joke. I'm seeing people say that, oh, it's his sister, it's cool, right? So, it still doesn't make it okay. It makes it very disgusting. I was filming that if the mom wasn't there to stop that, and thank God she was there, right? That's basically CP you got on your phone. And you posted that to the internet. Don't believe me, if I was to do that to my younger sister, the internet would absolutely explode. What you did or your sister did, it's not funny. It's not funny at all. If I was your mom, I would have whooped your ass. You wouldn't be seeing your phone for a year, bruv.
Do you really want to know why 80% of divorces are filed by women? Because it's not adultery and it's not abuse. We know that adultery occurs at virtually identical rates in marriages, and we know abuse occurs at virtually identical rates. In fact, if anything, abuse against men by their wives is far, far underreported. So if there's not a disproportionate amount of abuse or cheating, why is there a disproportionate amount of women filing for divorce? Do you know what the number one factor predicting divorce is? Do you know what the number one factor or life event immediately preceding a divorce is? The husband losing his job, losing his business, or experiencing a major mental health crisis such as severe depression. You see, because men love women for who they are, and women love men for what they can provide. You see, women aren't interested in your struggles, and they're not interested in helping you through your struggles. They wait at the finish line and pick the winners. And the one right women always reserve is the right to change their mind, often changing the horse they're betting on mid-race. Only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. That's why they file 80% of divorces.
To the group of women who try to pander to a certain group of dusty and broken men, let me tell you something. I'm not mad that you disagree with me. No, I'm mad that you think you could get a dusty like me. You think you can get a dusty to steal your EBT card? You think you get a dusty to write you a letter from jail? You won't even get a dusty in the goddamn county, and you come for me? I'm trying to save y'all from community tech, and y'all not getting it. Y'all defending future. The future when you make it was 10 baby mama on your best fucking day.
And his defiance inspired others.
Because I recently went through a divorce. And ladies, let me let you know, between that child support and that alimony, that shit is unfairly and unjustly set up for y'all to win. That's y'all's hustle. Because the judge ordered me to pay my baby mama $30,000 a month. Now, here's what was crazy about that. We knew for a fact that $5,000 took care of everything. my son's necessities, all the bills and the whatnots. They gave her the other 25 simply because it was available. You pay based on what you make as opposed to what's necessary. P. Diddy got 2 baby mamas. He pay them both $90 grand a month apiece. And fellas, did you know when you get a divorce, you are legally and financially responsible for her attorney's fees and yours? She don't pay a dime. And a divorce can take anywhere from 1 to 3 years to finalize. I was a year and a half in, and I was $175K in lawyer fees, and the meter was still running. So ladies, when you think that men don't want to get married because we're afraid of commitment, we're afraid of divorce. Divorce for a man is like getting raped in the police station while the cops watch and don't help.
And I've had my share of pussy. I have yet, even if the pussy was great and sparks shot out the woman's ass and cannons bled and the mountains crumbled and the seas roared, no pussy is worth $150 million. No pussy. And have to give up $150 million? And they weren't even married but 10 years and $150 million? Give me a fucking break. What? And ladies, no, here's a woman I've been saying, right on. No, you can't, baby, that's not fair. Not no $150 million. I see a lot of you ladies sitting there going, get all the money you can. Shit, I'm glad she did get all that money. She earned it. She earned it. That you damn right. She was married to him. She deserved that money. Get the fuck out my face with that bullshit. No. Stop it. No, don't get me wrong. If you marry somebody and neither one of you have anything and you build $300 million together, you deserve half. But Johnny was $300 million in when they met. And I'm quite sure she knew.
It was scary, man. Like, to not know if you're going to be able to fucking see your kids, you know? And, you know, when I got divorced, I wanted it to be smooth, you know? So, you know, I bought a house around the corner. Okay, like fucking quarter of a mile, like right around the fucking corner, damn near the same house. Okay, but it wasn't enough, man. I went in there. That judge was like, "Mr. Rock, I need to see pictures of the beds in the bedroom to make sure the children have a place to sleep." So, what you think I got a manger? What?
I don't think men are good people. Wait, you think that now? All men. I don't think they're good people. The reason for that, and I truly believe that, the reason for that is, like, for men to do things that they consider small in the flesh of, like, cheating. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know that that's going to destroy your partner, but you do it anyway. Yeah. And just because I'm a woman, I'm supposed to accept your betrayal.
Right. Have you ever cheated in a relationship?
That's exactly what I was about to ask. Yeah, I've cheated.
Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend to leave the house because she's not cooking? I work a job and she's a stay-at-home wife. She does all the chores and cooks amazing food, so I'm fine with it. I make enough and have inheritance for the both of us anyways. Now Friday, I came home to my dirty clothes on the couch and no food for me. I was surprised at this. I asked her what was all this, and she said she was sick of babying me. I asked her what she meant, and she said that she talked to her friend who talked sense into her. She told my girlfriend that she was raising
Told you, women keep women single.
A man-child, and that she was becoming a replacement of my mother to me since she does everything. I was shocked that she believed all of this crap, and we had a huge fight, and the next morning nothing changed. We kept fighting, and on Saturday evening, I had enough of this. I told her that she would have 10 days to leave the apartment and find herself a place. I told her I wouldn't be her father anymore by paying for everything, and she would have to make arrangements if she was going to continue behaving that way. We fought and she left to her friend's place. Am I the asshole for this?
No, not at all. You're setting your boundaries and you're setting your rules. And the thing is, women keep women single, and her friend just kept her single right there. All right. This is just crazy in the chats. Agreed.
You know why relationships used to work and they don't now? 25 years ago, we weren't texting our exes at 2 a.m. We weren't sending inappropriate selfies to friends of the opposite gender. We weren't texting 50 people in our phone instead of cuddling on the couch with our partner. We didn't have our next option lined up the second something didn't go exactly the way we wanted in our relationship. We worked on problems and communicated with our partners, instead of posting about issues on social media so everyone could put their 2 cents in. You want things to work? Stop making your partner compete for your love.
Hello?
Babe, Seth just got mugged.
Oh my god, what happened?
Some guy jumped out at Jackie.
Who's Jackie?
What? I don't know. It's Seth's friend.
Really? I thought Saturday was just for the boys.
It is just for the boys, but he fucked up and he brought her along.
Do you think she's cute?
What?
You can tell me.
My friend just got stabbed.
And I bet you guys are really gonna bond over this shared trauma. You know what? Tell Jackie she could have you, and I wish you guys a really happy future together, you fucking asshole.
Just happened.
The biggest mistake fathers make is that they let the woman convince them that to be a good dad, they need to be there all the time. That is a complete lie. Fathers never did this. We were always at war or down in the coal mines or away working. This is the way it's always been for humanity, right? The men were away doing important things. Now the man's at home changing diapers. They're called punk.
Listen, guys, don't ever let women manipulate you into thinking that they actually have real options. Okay, see, women have options when it comes to sex, so they can get sex anytime, any day of the week, whatever, that's going to happen. But what a lot of women do is they try to get you to think that they have all these other guys that actually want them. So the reason why they do that is because they want to be able to get you to do certain things for them. They're like, you know, well, you should take me out here and you should spend this amount of money and you should do this for me because I can get another guy who's going to do that. So if you don't do it, I'm going to replace, you know, you with that guy. But understand, they don't have options like that. They have a lot of guys who want to smash, but they don't have a lot of guys who care. You understand what I'm saying? And so don't have them trying to trick you into thinking that they have the options when they really don't.
But all they do is lie. But when you lie, you're the bad guy. You can't lie, but they can lie all day. You can't lie, but they can lie. They want you to be straight up. They want you to tell the truth. They want you to really, really tell them the truth. When their game is a lie.
We are better than men. We want equality. What we want is supremacy. We need to work together. Dads don't deserve Father's Day. We need your votes. We'd be better off without men. Both genders need to agree.
For you chicks, because women confuse this very often. They talk about the fact that men have all the power, men make all the money, men are in charge, and we oppress women. Let me make something very clear to you. Okay. Firstly, you're confusing 1% of men with all men. The majority of men have no money, no power, no sex from their wife, no fucking chance in court. They can't even keep their house. They won't get to see their kids, and they don't. So most men, their life sucks. Okay. That's the first thing. The second thing, when a man gets up at 4 a.m. to go carry garbage to earn a good wage, he ain't thinking, I'm gonna do this so I can oppress that bitch because she's broke. He's doing it thinking so I can provide for my family, so my woman can stay at home and raise my kids and have nice nails while I'm out here carrying trash. You go to a coal mine, those dudes are not down there thinking about oppressing women. They're down there thinking about providing for women. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that there's not bad apples, but in general, us men are prepared to take on more bullshit to protect you than you would possibly believe. And in the modern world, they've spun that. Feminism spun that. Men make all the money. You women need more money because men make the money and men are in charge and men have the good jobs. Men are out here giving up their fucking life.
Be your friend?
Well, yeah, I mean, you can have guy friends.
No, you can't. No, you can. Who told you that? The only way you have a guy friend is you're saying we're only friends. They're hanging out with you in hopes of something else happening. They hang out with you and they circle like buzzards, waiting on a crack in the door, a chink in the armor. Guys are not made that way. Men, you don't hang out with fly chicks to be their friend. You hope you catch them hurting one day and you're there for them. And look at all the guys over there clapping. Look at all of them. Look at the cameraman, he never claps. The guys know I'm telling you the truth.
For women, dating is like shopping. They can pick, choose, or refuse. They can get with this guy, they can get with that guy. They can reject these guys, they can friend zone these guys. But for men, for the most part, it's like an interview. You have to check off all these boxes. You have to make her laugh. You have to take her on adventures. It can be a very grueling and uncomfortable, painful, annoying process. Remember this quote: women make rules for beta males. They break them for alphas.
All right, so I'm getting some messages about a video I made saying that if girls had one drink, move along, it's not worth it. Here's why I said that, okay? When I was in the Navy, I went to a party and I had 8 shots and 4 alcoholic drinks, all right? This one girl who had 3 shots invited me up to her hotel room to have sex, all right? Multiple witnesses around. This all came to fruition later, all right? So even though I was hammered, I stumbled up to her hotel room, we had sex, and when we came downstairs, she got slut-shamed, right? Instead of being accountable, she said, no, I have alcohol in me, I couldn't consent, right? And so then the Navy said, well, Eric, even though your alcohol content was 4 times of what her was, she still had alcohol in her system, therefore you raped her. And gentlemen, that is how the court system works. It is stacked against you, okay? If she's had 1 drink, it doesn't matter if you had 19. They will come after you.
And this is wild. And it's crazy because we get women all the time that complain about the patriarchy. Then you ask them one question: would you give up all your benefits, like stuff like in the court system, to make it more equal for everybody, since you can't stand the patriarchy and all the benefits you're getting from the patriarchy? This is wild right here. In the comments, we got to talk about this right.
Just some thoughts for the mind. I take a glimpse into time, watch the glint, read the world is mine. If I rule the world, imagine that. I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls. Could it be, if you could be mine, we both shine. If I rule the world, still living for today, in these last days until where to be, paradise life, relax.
No motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me.